Welcome to Short Moral Tales. This is the tale of the selfish giant, a timeless moral story that resonates through the ages, teaching the virtues of kindness, compassion, and transformation. Once upon a time, in some old village, there stood a grand castle owned by a giant known for his towering height and even taller walls of selfishness. The castle had a magnificent garden, bursting with vibrant flowers and lush green grass. The village children cherished this garden, as it was a haven of joy and laughter. They would sneak in through a small hole in the wall to play amidst the blossoms and under the shade of fruit-laden trees. One day, the giant returned from a 7-year visit to his friend, the Cornish ogre. To his dismay, he found children frolicking in his garden. Enraged, he shouted, "This garden is mine. No one is allowed to play here." He built a high wall around the garden and posted a sign that read, "Trespassers will be prosecuted." The children, saddened and disheartened, had no choice but to play on the barren roads. With the children gone, an eerie silence fell over the garden. The birds no longer sang, the flowers withered, and the trees forgot to bloom. Winter claimed the garden, casting it in a perpetual state of frost and snow. Spring, summer, and autumn passed by, but the garden remained trapped in an unending chill, mirroring the giant's cold heart. Years went by, and one morning, the giant woke up to a delightful sound, the laughter of children. Peeking through his window, he saw an astonishing sight. The children had found a way back in through a small hole in the wall. They played joyfully, bringing life and warmth back to the garden. The trees blossomed, the flowers bloomed, and the birds sang once more. In a corner of the garden, the giant noticed a small boy struggling to climb a tree. His heart, touched by a pang of compassion, melted. Realizing the selfishness of his actions, he went outside, helped the boy up, and gently knocked down the wall. "This garden belongs to the children," he declared. From that day on, the giant's heart opened to the innocence and joy of the children. The garden flourished, and so did his spirit. Every afternoon, the children played in the giant's garden, and the giant played with them, no longer a selfish giant, but a gentle guardian of happiness. The giant grew old and frail, but the garden remained vibrant. One winter morning, the giant saw a beautiful tree in the farthest corner of the garden. Its branches were golden, and silver fruits hung from them. Underneath stood the small boy he had once helped. The boy smiled and said, "You let me play in your garden. Now it's time for you to come to mine." The giant, realizing the boy was an angel, smiled and passed away peacefully, his heart forever filled with the love and laughter of children. The Selfish Giant is a moral story that transcends time, reminding us that true happiness lies in sharing and caring. This narrative teaches that even the coldest of hearts can be warmed by kindness, and that love can transform the world, one act at a time. Thanks for watching.